advantage does your team just lost to a backup quarterback the week you're facing another one this week? What advantage does a backup quarterback have going into a game against a team when they've kind of prepared for somebody else all week?
Maybe if there is any, I don't know if there's ever any advantages a backup quarterback has other than that fact that they've prepared for somebody else, especially when you have somebody as dynamic as Cam last week, and then it's kind of two different style of players, so maybe that helps a little bit. But I don't know really what advantage you would have from that standpoint, because if anything, I don't know how their reps played out last week, but typically if it happens something like the way theirs did, where it's late in the week or whatever, you're at a disadvantage because you've not had reps.
Josh, what can you take from last week that you can use positively for this week?
Well, I think to start with, we take the way we finished the game as far as offensively, the last few drives we had, and the touchdowns and stuff like that. Take from those situations the things that we were doing, the way we were moving the ball, and build on that, and take away those things that we felt like got us in a rhythm and got us in a comfort zone to play efficiently.
The game there, you guys really started to push the tempo. Obviously, you're running 2 minute, but 2 consecutive drives, you scored there. Is that more where your comfort level is at, being able to do that?
We'll see. I mean, we got to be able to do everything, and it certainly is a good tool to have, and I feel comfortable in either one. But in that game, on that day, it obviously gave us a spark and helped us. And I don't know if it was more, dictated by situation because we were down 17 or what. But we started, using tempo a little more and went faster, and we moved the ball and got scores, and that was a good thing.
Josh, you didn't have the ball much in the first half. I know you tried to get the running game going, but didn't see a lot of shots down the field. I mean, every game I know you probably go into it thinking you're going to take some. Is that an element that with your receivers?
Yeah, we got to take advantage of that for sure, and we will. And so it's just sometimes the way that they cover. They went about taking Vince away, and did a good job with that. And so with both guys though, we gotta plan on trying to get the ball downfield. Tied to that always is protection, and when you're playing a team that had 60 sacks last year, you want to be cognizant of that, and so but we've got to find ways to do that, and we will.
Josh, you were very upfront after your picks, talking about I own this and that, very stand up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how does a veteran, can you practice not to make mistakes like that? How does that work when you?
No, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you practice not is more just the mentally just how you approach the game, and when you get outside the pocket in those situations, just kind of thinking more about where we are as a team, and we're in process of growing, and I say this all the time, but finding out who we are and building our offense and our whole team really, and along that way you don't want to do those things, and you get out there in the middle of those games and it's competitive, and you want to make plays. Especially on the first one, when I got outside the pocket, you want to make plays and you want to save plays on the second one, and but it's stepping back, thinking about those situations and going what's best for us right now, and what's best for us right now, and it's always best for you not to turn the ball over, but it is even more so for us to err on the side of caution and protect the football, and so. Again, I don't back off of those things. That's on me, and I'll get it fixed.